Welcome to FishingPacks.com. Our website and YouTube channel review a variety of products and recommend only the best fishing brands. We spend hours researching and testing this equipment so that you can purchase with confidence. In this video, we focus on the best Zebco Spincast reels. Let's get started. Coming in at number 5, we have the Zebco 888. Not only is this model highly effective, but it also has one of the most distinctive looks in the entire Zebco product line. The thumb button and the drag dial are both right within reach, so you can make last-minute adjustments even if you hooked a fish already. Although the gear ratio is a bit lower at 2.6 to 1 and there are fewer ball bearings inside this reel, it still has the standout Zebco features like automatic anti-reverse and pre-spooled line. This reel is one of the heavier ones I reviewed at 19.5 ounces, but it also holds significantly more line, which means you can use it to cast further. You can fill this thing up with 110 yards of 20-pound test. There are certainly faster spin casters out there, but this one can still give creature lures, crankbaits, rigs, and spoons the right movement that prompts fish to bite. One way they've made this Zebco 888 reel unique is by constructing a bite alert system inside the reel. If you're leaving your rod in a rod holder, this feature is especially useful. Overall, this is a pretty solid Zebco reel at a budget price. If you want more advanced features, stay tuned for my top picks or visit our webpage for more reel reviews. Taking the 4th spot, we have the Zebco Quantum 33KA. The first Zebco 33 was introduced by the company in 1954. Zebco has made many innovative changes to the 33 in its history, and the best of them are included in the 33KA. It has an easily graspable handle and it comes pre-spooled with 120 yards of 10-pound Zebco line that can withstand significant pressure and rip through vegetation fairly well. It's very lightweight at just 12.4 ounces and can be used to fish for a wide variety of mid-sized targets such as bass or walleye. If you're trying to find an easy-to-use reel for an ultralight fishing setup, the 33 Spincast is the perfect solution. You can catch panfish all day, and it still has just enough power to cast light lures a good distance and reel them in quickly with the 3.6 to 1 gear ratio. Crappie and sand bass fishing are both great uses for this reel. You can even wind some thicker test onto the 33KA if you want to. That way, you'll be able to go after bigger fish or cast out through thicker vegetation without worrying about snapping the line. This is another solid option from Zebco, but if you want something a bit more robust, you can visit our webpage for more brand and reel reviews. Our 3rd place pick is the Zebco Omega Pro. While some companies would build something like the standard Omega model and call it a day, Zebco kept working to make the reel even better with this Pro version. It's noticeably lighter than the original at 12.32 ounces and it cranks faster as well. As far as the design goes, it's relatively similar to the regular Omega. One noticeable distinction is the single crank handle, which snags less often and is slightly larger than the standard model handles. While the gear ratio is lower than some other Zebco models at just 3.4 to 1, this reel still pulls in line at a good pace. It might not be the best choice for swim baits or spoons if you want to rip them through the water fast, but it is perfect for enticing your target by pulling the lure at a more realistic pace. If you're not one to hang up your gear when winter sets in, the Omega Pro is an ideal spin caster for cold weather angling. This reel casts great and can really take a beating. Like many of the other Zebcos on my list, the Omega Pro is all metal. Since it costs only a small amount more than the original Omega, the Pro model is the best value for money for anglers who want a highly versatile spin caster. Today's runner-up is the Zebco Bullet MG. This reel is far and away one of the fastest spin casting reels on the market. With a very agile 6.1 to 1 gear ratio, the Zebco Bullet can rival many spinning models in line retrieval. This reel is very comfortable and has an all-weather treatment to make sure you can keep a strong grip on the handles even when things get wet. Like the Zebco Omega, The Bullet model has an all-metal interior and exterior construction, which makes it durable. Still, this spin casting reel's weight of 19.04 ounces feels great in hand, and the additional heft from the metal body combines with a tremendously strong drag system to give the angler tons of fish-stopping power. You can catch larger freshwater targets like catfish even. There are a whopping 9 ball bearings in the Zebco Bullet, giving it an amazingly smooth operation. It's also built with an anti-reverse bearing stock from the factory. Although you can't see it as well as you can on an open-faced reel, the line lay on this spin casting reel is great, thanks in large part to the built-in guides. You can stack this reel with 90 yards of 10-pound line, which is a bit less than other models. All in all, this reel feels solid and robust, and it's a must-have from the Zebco line. Our top pick for the best Zebco reel goes to the Omega Z03. All metal inside and out, this is one of the sturdiest models from this brand. With its inch per turn, or IPT, of 16, the Omega maintains a quick line retrieval that you usually don't see in all-metal spin casting reels. It can hold up to relatively large targets, although it might not fare well with really large species like pike or bass. The metal construction makes the Z03 durable, but it will turn into a rusted paperweight if you try and take it out in saltwater environments. Zebco has put all its best designs into this reel. It has the instant anti-reverse to stop line from being pulled out by ornery fish, 85 yards of pre-spooled 10-pound line, brass pinion gears, ceramic pins, and a triple cam adjustable disc drag that will stop medium-sized bass and walleye in their tracks. The thumb button is well placed and soft to the touch. Even though the whole reel, including the interior gears, is made of metal, it doesn't cause any strain on the hands or wrists throughout a long day of fishing. All the parts are built to last, making this not only one of the best investments for intermediate anglers, but also a worthy choice for newcomers to the sport. Jigs, rigs, and crankbaits all work great with this reel, and it can also move swimmers through the water column pretty fast. There you have it, our favorite Zebco reels for spin casting. Remember to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Also, check out the information in the description box below. This includes a link to our most up-to-date article on fishingpacks.com, where we have reviewed several more Zebco reels.